Continúas en sintonía de Metal Invaders grabando desde Antigua, Guatemala para Guau. Ahora nos vamos a ir a la sección Dark Matter de nuestro corresponsal en El Salvador, Erik, que nos trae esta semana una interesante entrevista al gran músico de black metal llamado Mika Svarthjärtad. Difícil el apellido. También así se llama su proyecto, pues Svarthjärtad. Es, como les dije, un proyecto netamente de black metal que se los recomiendo mucho. Él hace todas las líricas, toda la música. De verdad que tengo una amistad con él de hace varios años y yo lo admiro mucho a Mika. Así que muchos saludos hasta Pensilvania. Y vámonos ya con Erik y con Mika para que nos platiquen acerca de Svarthjärtad.
Hello, Metal Invaders. This is Erik from the section Dark Matter. I'm here with Mika. He's the singer of the band Svarthjärtad, and it's a pleasure to be with you. So,
absolutely, thank you.
So, the first thing is, how is the pronunciation of the name of the band?
Svarthjärtad.
Okay, almost made it.
It's Swedish.
Yeah, actually, that's the second question. What is the meaning of that one? Where it comes the name of the band from?
I actually, it came from a Motorhead song, Blackheart, and it just kind of seemed apt, just to have it, with my job. I can't. It's sometimes I have to separate, my music life, and that's my music is kind of like a therapy. I let all my aggression out there, and so we all have a black heart in some way. We all have like a box of anger. If we have a bad day, a bad week, we just want to let frustration out. So that's also why I named it Black Heart. It just.
Very good, perfect, interesting. And so, which bands have influenced you in your music?
Oh, that's a tough one. I was absolutely Emperor, especially Ishan from Emperor, a huge influence. Vinter Zorg, he's also was in Borknagar, bands like that, and Incantation. John from Incantation, he lives around here, so it's cool, seeing him around and chatting with him, so it's fun.
Very good, yeah, nice bands. And actually I was listening to your music and it's amazing as well.
Oh, thank you.
Very dark, very nice. And so actually, what inspires you to compose your music? How is that influence? How you take things from the word and convert that into music?
It's whatever I feel. It's the best part of being a solo musician. You write, you do everything yourself. Whereas a band, you have people influencing you from all over. All your band members, we should do this. No, we should do that. So sometimes you catch yourself in arguments, and so having it only me who does everything is it's nice for a change. I can add anything I want and no one's gonna say, don't do that.
Yeah, it's much easier, right? So you are
Absolutely.
Exactly what you want. Nice. Actually, that is another question I was doing myself. So you record all the instruments, right?
Yes, that's correct.
So how is that process? I mean, what is the first instrument that you record? How comes the idea and you say, I'm going to start this way? How is that process?
I usually start with some guitars. I'll be jamming, late at night, I'm like, I love this riff, I'll write it down and then I'll find a drum beat. I don't have a drummer, so I have to do one instrument at a time. So I do my guitars to a fake drums, and then I play my real drums along to that. You know, it's going to give me a guideline, you know, and I just record everything separately.
Very good.
What I used to do, because we didn't have a lot of much money back then, 10, 15 years ago, I just used sound recorder on my computer and I recorded it that way, you know. I didn't, and like a cheap microphone, you know, so it sounded horrible.
No, but you started, and that's good because you have evolved. I was actually comparing the first jobs and the latest jobs, and I mean, the latest one had a very good sound. The other ones are very dark, also that is very good. So it's very interesting, the project that you have. So, and what are your plans for the future?
Since it's only myself, it's kind of hard to say. I would like to plan a tour. Hire like session members, you know, and just kind of go on a tour, whether it's small, you know, or a nationwide. It's hard to say right now. I'm just still recording my record, you know, and then hopefully, you know, we'll see where it goes from there.
Perfect. And when do you plan to release this next record?
Next year.
Perfect.
Yep.
Good. And go ahead.
Yeah, I do have some plans and some special guests who are going to be on it. I can't say it right now, but who are going to have some special guests.
Amazing. Good. So whenever you have the news, please let us know so we can tell everybody.
Absolutely, absolutely. One song I have in particular, I don't know if you're familiar with the football team, or mentions.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I had. Yeah.
It by São Paulo.
Okay.
And I have a song that's dedicated to them because it's my favorite football team. So it's not really fast, you know, it's more of like a hammerfall song. Or Man of War, I should say Man of War.
Nice.
It's entirely dedicated to them.
Oh, we need to listen to that one, definitely.
I would love to go down to South America and play. I've been invited many times.
But actually, that was the next question. Are you planning to maybe next year, whenever you release the record, to tour Latin America, maybe come to Central America?
That would be nice. That would be nice. I've had offers, you know, Mexico, Argentina, and Brazil, and Chile. Love South America, so I would hope, you know, that is my goal. You know, is the rock and heavy metal scene down there is amazing. You know, a lot of love, a lot of support. In fact, one of my favorite bands, Sepultura, Max Cavalera, in Soulfly. That's actually what inspired me to pick up an instrument, you know. And he grew up, you know, it's third world music for third world people. You know, that's what he told me, and that's a huge influence. You know, you don't have to have nice equipment. You don't, if it's in your heart, you know, you do it. So, you know, when I started out, I had this horrible guitar. It was so cheap. You know, I didn't have a whole lot of money, so we went around. You know, there's always ways of going around the money, and you know, we did what we had to do. You know, and to make music. So,
perfect. Sounds amazing. And yeah, actually, you're right. It's something that you feel inside, and you want to create something. I mean, it's always good, and we're very happy to listen to the evolution of the music. So, just to finish, could you please send a message, a greeting for all the Metal Invaders in Latin America?
Pardon me?
Yeah, could you please send a greeting for all the Metal Invaders in Latin America?
Right. Metal Invaders is awesome. Always a big fan of the show. So happy you just had me on your show, your series today. It's been awesome. Thank you.
Oh, it's a pleasure. It's amazing speaking with you. And whenever you have the record, please let us know so we can tell everybody.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Perfect. So it was a pleasure. Goodbye.
Bye.
Fucking mouth, go to door, the fish out of me. That's right, if this time